Hello, welcome to the next negative numbers video. This is the second video covering the F3 outcome. We'll start by investigating pairs of numbers that add together to give 0. You already know how to work out -1 plus +1. That just means start at -1 on the number line, add 1 to get 0. Of course, I could have added them up the other way around. I could have said +1 plus -1 is also equal to 0. So we found a pair of numbers, +1 and -1, that add together to give 0. What about -4 plus +4? Well, that means start at -4 and add 4 to it, which gives 0. If I wrote them the other way around, I'd have +4 plus -4 equals 0. So here's another pair of numbers, +4 and -4, that add together to give 0. In fact, except for 0, all numbers come in pairs that can add together to get 0. So for example, 2 plus -2 gives 0. Can you pause the video and fill in the rest of these boxes? Here's another way to represent negative numbers. A yellow counter represents +1 and a red counter represents -1. If we're at school, we might have physical tokens to represent these. If you're at home doing these calculations, you can just draw them like this. Watch as I do arithmetic with the counters to see how it works. We saw earlier in this video that -1 plus +1 is equal to 0. And what that tells us is that this pair of counters together is also worth 0. We call a group like this a zero pair. And because they're worth 0, we can add as many zero pairs as we like and cross out zero pairs without changing the value of a group of counters. Using what you know about zero pairs, try to work out what values represented by the counters inside each box. Here are 2 more examples. Try these ones. Side by side, I'll work out 5 plus negative 3 and 5 take away 3. So we can see that 5 plus negative 3 is 2 and 5 take away 3 is 2. Let's record that because it will be useful. Here's another example, and this time to show you how to do this at home without counters, I'll simply draw the counters. So here's 6 plus negative 2. Again, we get the same answer, so let's record that. 6 plus negative 2 is the same as 6 take away 2. They're both equal to 4. What we found is that adding a negative number gives the same answer as taking away a positive number. And again here, we added a negative number and got the same answer as taking away a positive number. Here are 2 more examples to try at home. That's the end of this video now. In the next video, we will look at taking away negative numbers.